Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you some movies that I picked up over the summer, and I'm going to show you a couple in the beginning here from Imprint Films, and I want to thank Imprint and Viavision Entertainment for sending these films over for my review. And the first one is a classic, Paul Newman in HUD, and I love these boxes. You can see, of course, the spine number here as well. These releases are just amazing. There's the back with a little description and extra features. And I'll just open this up too so you can see the artwork here, which again is very well done. These are just amazing releases. And again, you'll see the extra features here on the back. And I'll just read a description of this film if you haven't seen it before. Of course, I love Paul Newman. Let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite Paul Newman film. I have so many. The description is: a young Texas rancher whose only interests are fighting, drinking, and womanizing finds himself at odds with his respectable cattleman father. The special features are an audio commentary by screenwriter, film historian C. Courtney Joyner and film historian and author Julie Kurgo, and an interview with actress and filmmaker Deanna Douglas, granddaughter of Melvin Douglas, from 2025. I love also that these features are from 2025 too, so these are brand new. Love this release, it's amazing. Next up, one of my favorite films, so revolutionary and so great, with amazing performances from both Rod Steiger and Sidney Poitier. This is a beautiful box set of a release of In the Heat of the Night, and there's the back of that. I've talked about this before too. I love this little blurb that they put on the back of the box. I'll just read it. Also, they got a murder on their hands. They don't know what to do with it. And you can see Sidney Poitier there and Rod Steiger, both amazing performances in this movie. There's the side of the box, and there's the other side as well. And you'll see again the spine number here. I'll open this up so you can see. Also, I wanted to show something that's on the back of these box sets is this card, which I pull off these cards and I will put them in the box. I keep all the cards, but I'll just pause. I'll just hold the card here so you can pause the video if you want to see the extra features and want to read a little bit more, but I will read the back as well. And inside you have the 4K, which again, amazing artwork here. And there's the back of that one. This is such a classic film, directed by Norman Jewison. And one of the things I like about this too, music by Quincy Jones, but also Hal Ashby worked on this movie, and Norman Jewison talks about that in other interviews, not on this release here, but so I'm a big Hal Ashby fan, so I love the fact that he worked on this movie. I'll read the back if you haven't seen this as well. When a wealthy industrialist is found murdered in a small Mississippi town, an experienced police officer from Philadelphia and the local police chief are forced to work together to unravel the mystery, leading them on a line of inquiry that will challenge both of their preconceptions. Again, revolutionary movie, amazing. There's an audio commentary by director Norman Jewison here, cinematographer Haskell Wexler, and actors Rod Steiger and Lee Grant. And the Blu-ray special features are When the Picture Was Over, the life and films of Rod Steiger. I love Rod Steiger. I think he's an amazing actor. Turning Up the Heat, movie making in the 60s featurette, The Slap Heard Around the World featurette, Quincy Jones, Breaking New Sound, Trailers from Hell, In the Heat of the Night. So this is a phenomenal release. It also comes with, on the inside of the box, or in the box, I should say, is a book. This is a hard book here. Again, beautiful artwork. There's the back of that, and I'll just show you a little bit of the inside here too. Posters and articles. Really, really well done. And let me see if there's something else in the front here too. I just want to show this color picture again of Rod Steiger and Sidney Poitier, who is amazing in the movie. So thanks again to Imprint Films and Viavision Entertainment for sending these releases over for my review. They are amazing releases, as I've said, and I'll put a link in the description below for where you can find these, where you can order from Imprint. So those are the releases from Imprint. I wanted to talk about a couple of Criterion releases that I picked up. I didn't talk about these in my haul video that I did, which I think was the last one. This is a movie I've been waiting for such a long time on Blu-ray, and it's one of my favorites. I think it's so well done. I'm a big fan of Mike Nichols, and this is Carnal Knowledge with Jack Nicholson, Art Garfunkel, and Candice Bergen and Anne Margaret, who gives an amazing performance in the movie as well. This film is from 1971. It's 98 minutes. This is the Blu-ray edition. I opted to get the Blu-ray on this. There's lots of extra features on it. Again, directed by Mike Nichols. There's a new audio commentary featuring filmmaker and playwright Neil LaBute. There's a new program, with Mike Nichols' biographer Mark Harris and film critic Dana Stevens. There's a new interview with film editing historian Bobby Osteen. There's a conversation from 2011 between Nichols and filmmaker Jason Reitman, which I watched, which you can see. I think you might be able to also see it on YouTube, which I find very fascinating. So lots of extra features on this one. One of my favorite Mike Nichols films. It's very dramatic, very emotional, but I really, really like it. Watching Mike Nichols films gets me to watch more YouTube interviews with Mike Nichols and really get into his movies. And one of the things I noticed in one of the interviews that I saw on YouTube is he talked about his love of Preston Sturges films. And so I picked up a couple of those as well. I didn't have these. This is the Palm Beach Story. And again, I haven't seen these yet, but since Mike Nichols mentioned it, I wanted to pick it up. This is a movie from 1942. It is 88 minutes, and it is spine number 742. I should have said, too, Carnal Knowledge is spine number 1270, one of the later releases. So this is Palm Beach Story. Lots of extra features on here. I'm just going to hold this one up, too, so if you want to pause the video, you can look at the extra features on this if you don't have this one. Anytime a filmmaker mentions their enjoyment of another film or another filmmaker or another actor, I tend to dive right into that and try to pick up those releases too. This is also written and directed by Preston Sturges. This is Sullivan's Travels. And there's the back of that one also. And this one is spine number 118. So this is one of the earlier spine numbers. But I'm excited to watch this one from 1941. I'll read a little bit of the back too. Tired of churning out lightweight comedies, Hollywood director John L. Sullivan, Joel McCrea, decides to make Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, a serious, socially responsible film about human suffering. After his producers point out that he knows nothing of hardship, Sullivan hits the road disguised as a hobo. En route to enlightenment, he encounters a lovely but no-nonsense young woman played by Veronica Lake, in more trouble than he ever dreamed of. This comic masterpiece by Preston Sturges is among the finest Hollywood satires and a high watermark in the career of one of the industry's most revered funny men. So, again, lots of extra features here. You can see right here, this is a Blu-ray also, too. So, those are a couple of Criterions that I picked up that I didn't include in my last video. I've got a lot more to show you here, too. My wife and I really liked this movie and decided to pick up the Blu-ray, this is a 4K. This is a 4K Blu-ray digital code for Gladiator 2. Let me know in the comments if you liked Gladiator 2. I may have talked about this in a previous video quite a while back, but we really enjoyed this one. There's the back of that. Really enjoyed the performances. Maybe we were just in the mood for it. We liked the original Gladiator movie and movies like Spartacus, but I thought this was really good, so we picked up a copy of that. Next up, I have a few 4K releases. I'm a big fan of Clint Eastwood, and I noticed that some of the 4Ks for some Clint Eastwood films came down in price, so I picked up a copy of Pale Rider. These are 4Ks with, 4Ks plus a digital code. So this is Pale Rider, and this is one of my favorite Westerns with Clint Eastwood. Let me know too if you have a favorite Clint Eastwood film. I watch so many of them and I really get in the mood to watch them. I watch a lot of the older ones too from the 70s, but these are some of the, and this is one from the 70s here too, which is the 4K of Dirty Harry. And I love this. These all have slip covers, which I'm a big fan of. So there's the back of that one also. And also picked up the Outlaw Josie Wales, which I have another copy of this, but I thought the 4Ks are really good and really came down in price, so I decided to pick these up. There's the back of that one. These are all movies, too, that I picked up over the summer, so it's been a couple of months since I've really had some, films that are not Criterion necessarily that I've picked up over the summer. Looking for sale prices, looking for items on sale. I have a wish list on Amazon that I regularly look at. Of course, I'm still thinking about Gene Hackman, and I watched this movie, which I thought was really good, a Peter Hyams film called Narrow Margin, which I really enjoyed. Let me know if you've seen this one before. This is a Kino Lorber release, so you can see the extra features on the back here. There's an audio commentary by the screenwriter and director Peter Hyams, audio commentary by film historian and critic Peter Tonguet, a making of featurette. Peter Hyams directed another movie that I really like, which I'm looking for on the back here, called Outland, which I noticed Arrow has a release coming up. I think a 4K release of Outland, which I'm excited about. I have the Blu-ray. This film is from 1990, and it is 97 minutes, but I really like this one. I'll read a little bit of the back, too, because I really thought it was, it's a great, maybe underrated thriller. From Peter Hyams, the acclaimed writer-director of Busting, Capricorn 1, Outland, The Star Chamber in 2010. 2010 is also a great movie that I like, which is a sequel to 2001. Comes this suspenseful remake of the classic 1952 film noir. Screen legend Gene Hackman stars as LA District Attorney attempting to take an unwilling murder witness back to the United States to testify against a top-level mob boss. And there's a big train sequence in this too, so that's the thing I really like about it. I love movies with trains, and so this is one of the better ones. So I really enjoyed that. This was on sale. I know that Halloween season's coming up, and this was a really good price. My wife and I saw the original movie, and the 7-movie collection was on sale. So we got Tremors, the 7-movie collection. This is a Blu-ray digital combo here, and we really are happy we picked this one up. We really like the first one. Let me know if you have a favorite Tremors movie too beyond the first one. I thought the first one was really a fun watch. So we have all those. A movie, I can't believe I just discovered this movie this year from a recommendation, and it's become one of my favorites now. I love it when that happens, because sometimes someone will recommend a movie and then you watch it and you realize that now this is a new favorite. This is something I need to see over and over again. And you'll probably be very surprised that I've never seen this movie before, but I'm so happy that I watched it. It's a brilliant film, and now a favorite, The Third Man. Again, this is a Studio Canal release. It has some extra features on it. There's the back of that one. This is produced and directed by Carol Reed. Let me just look on the back a little bit too, if I can see some of the special features. There's so many special features here. You can see, I'll just hold it up. It's a little bit hard to read, but I'll just hold it up. If you want to pause the video, you can see what's on here. But lots of extra things in this Studio Canal release. This would be nice to get on a 4K. Maybe there is a 4K for this one as well. There is, let's see, it looks like an audio commentary with assistant director Joseph Cotton's alternate opening, voiceover narration, interviews, things like that. So really love this movie, and I'm surprised this is the first time I've seen it this year, but I really loved it. Couple of other films. This is something else from Kino Lorber. I'm a big fan of Don Siegel films, and this is one that I'd seen before but did not have. It is Madigan. No slipcover on this one. I didn't pick up one with a slipcover, but there's the back of that and some extra features here too. This has an audio commentary and some TV spots, but really like this. I'm such a big fan of Don Siegel films. This is another director that I regularly get into and end up watching all the films. So another one with a slipcover. I hadn't really heard of this one before, but this is another Kino Lorber film with Henry Fonda, Ann Baxter, Michael Parks, Stranger on the Run, directed by Don Siegel. And there's the back of that one too. This one has, again, a slipcover. This has an audio commentary as well. It's a brand new HD master from a 2K scan. Don Siegel, of course, directed Madigan, Two Mules for Sister Sarah, Dirty Harry, Charlie Varick, and The Shooter. So many of the movies that I really love. And so I'm excited to watch this one. More Clint Eastwood, another Kino Lorber film. This is a release that I didn't have. This is directed by John Sturgis, another favorite director, Clint Eastwood and Joe Kidd. This has a slipcover. I love these slipcovers too from Kino Lorber. This has audio commentary by filmmaker Alex Cox, interview with the actor Don Stroud. So lots of extra there. This is a film from 1972. I have a couple more here. My wife and I recently watched this movie, and I hadn't seen. This is another one I hadn't seen before. She was more of a fan of the movie than I was, or she at least had seen it. But I found it very entertaining. The 30th anniversary of Mike Myers and So I Married an Axe Murderer. I thought this was great, And there's the back of that one, and this has some extra features on it too. This is a 4K Ultra HD plus digital. This has over 30 minutes of never before seen deleted scenes, which is great. And finally, one of my favorite, now that Halloween season is coming up, let me know if you've seen this movie. I really love it. I've seen it many, many times already, and it's not even October. This is the animated version of The Addams Family, with voiced by, I'll read the voices here, Oscar Isaac, Charlize Theron, Chloe Grace Moretz, and Allison Janney, and Nick Kroll, I think, as well. But there's the back of that one. I really like this one. I thought this was great. It's a very light representation of The Addams Family, or a light version of this particular story. But I find it really entertaining, moved really quickly. It had some great moments in it, really funny. Love the animation as well. So let me know if you've seen this one, but I love The Addams Family too, so it's a perfect time to see this. I'm sure I'll be watching this over and over again. This went right into our Halloween collection up here on the shelves. So that's what I've picked up over the last few months and have added to my collection. Again, looking for items on sale, looking for Criterions, looking for those Kino Lorber releases that I like. Let me know what you've been picking up over the last few months or last week. I would love to hear any new recommendations that you have, or anything new that you've picked up that you really enjoy and that you would recommend. Thanks so much for watching this video today. I know it's been a while, but if you like this video, please click on like, and if this is your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be great. I sincerely hope that everyone is safe and well, and I'll talk to you soon.